Wait a second, guys. You're using AliExpress to dropship. You're waiting 20, 30 days, you're getting chargebacks, you're getting disputes. We can't have that happen, okay? So what we're going to do today is discuss the easiest ways for you guys to get extremely fast shipping without using AliExpress, how to get custom packaging, custom logos on your products, and how to effectively scale an e-commerce brand. What is up, guys? As you guys know, I'm Anthony Gray. I've been doing this now for about 5 years, scaling my own e-commerce brands. So I'm going to break down the exact strategies that we're going to use in order to source products, get faster shipping times, private fulfillment agents, and also be able to see what products are going to start performing well before they even hit the market. Because if you're in contact with a supplier and a manufacturer, they can give you insight on products that are just coming up or that are currently being created so that you can be ahead of the competition. So I'm going to be breaking down all of those things in this video, so make sure you stay all the way through. Also, as you guys know, every single video, what I like to do is give out a free consulting call. So what you have to do to win the free consulting call with me is just drop a like, make sure you're subscribed, comment the word brands down below, and then what will happen, we'll get on a call. I can go through your store, I can go through your ads and help you make decisions so you can really start to scale your brand for the long term. So I don't want to waste any more time at all. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you guys are subscribed and hit that like button for the algorithm. Let's jump into my computer right now. So as I promised you guys, what we're going to do is go into my computer. As you guys can see, I've made a little PowerPoint so we can go through each of these steps really clearly so you understand all the different alternatives to AliExpress, so you don't have to be doing long shipping times. And honestly, this is the most effective way to dropship. If you start out by dropshipping on AliExpress, you're just putting your payment processors at risk, you're putting your company, your brand at risk. So just don't really dropship on AliExpress unless you sort AliExpress by US-based suppliers and you're doing it that way. But what we're going to do now is talk about the problems that exist with AliExpress. So first thing is first, extremely long shipping times, as we know. Second thing is, sometimes the suppliers will lie to you straight to your face. If you ask them, hey, how much quantity is available? What are your current shipping times? They might tell you something that's a little bit shorter. They might say, oh yeah, we have tons of the product in stock and it's available. But to be honest, what ends up happening is if you do start to dropship, you do start to scale and they're not shipping out the orders on time, this is going to hurt your business so much more than you guys understand. And for me, this is something that I ran into. My supplier was not sending out packages. I was scaling my Facebook ads. I was scaling so well. And then all of a sudden I started getting chargebacks, disputes. My payment processor started holding money. They put a rolling reserve on my cash, so I couldn't even pull out my money to reinvest into ads. So it becomes a huge headache that you want to try to avoid. Also, usually they don't negotiate, and sometimes when you contact suppliers through Alibaba, they may negotiate with you, but most of the suppliers that are on AliExpress are getting it from these manufacturers and they're trying to be the middleman. They're trying to upsell you. So the problem with this is you're not really going to be able to negotiate or bring down the price. So if your margins aren't even that big, let's say you're not even making a $15 or $20 profit, it's going to be hard to scale that product within ads because your cost per purchase is going to be between $10 and $15. So it's important to make sure that you do have that margin there and you are able to negotiate so that if you do end up, scaling this, you can see more profitability and have a bigger margin. Also, with AliExpress, there's not going to be any private labeling. So that means there's no, custom logo on your product or whatever you're selling. And there's no custom packaging. So there's no custom labels that come in the box. There's no, logo on your box. It's just a generic box. And it might look a little shady for people who are just ordering offline. And so creating an experience for people is going to be easier, and it's going to also enable you so that you can come off looking like a brand and have customers actually come back, have a returning customer rate. If you're drop shipping with generic packaging, most likely someone who gets that product, they're going to say, you know what, this brand probably isn't legit. I'm probably never going to order again, or they're going to try to get their money back. So just keep that in mind when you guys are going through this. So the first option, the alternative to AliExpress, is going to be third-party fulfillment. And so you can use Spocket, Eprolo, CJ Dropshipping, Source Inbox, and all these websites are very similar to AliExpress, except for the fact that they have US-based suppliers. They have suppliers that are based just in the UK or Australia, right? And so what you can do is source these products with these third-party fulfillment agents, and so they will make sure that you can have fast shipping times without having you to order in bulk or things like that, okay? And if you don't want to have to put money towards ordering products in bulk, these are great alternatives. So what I'm going to do real quick is just exit out of this presentation, and we're gonna hop on over to Spocket, which is one of the companies that I mentioned. So here you can see Spocket, you can look through. Let's just say we do jewelry and watches here, okay? And so here we can see the price of the jewelry, okay? And we can also see that the shipping times are only 1 to 3 days. So with Spocket, you're going to be able to get extremely fast shipping times, come off as a brand, and be able to make your way through. I think Spocket is like a monthly thing that you have to pay for after a while. I think it's around like 30 or 40 bucks for the basic plan. But to be honest, it might be worth it because you don't want to risk that $30 or $40 from a chargeback or dispute. So I would consider using Spocket. That's definitely a great one. As I've also used Eprolo in the past. So just consider those options. But now let's just hop back into this presentation real quick. So the next option that I want to cover are these 3PL fulfillment companies. So rather than Spocket sourcing the product for you and just shipping it right away, what you could do is contact a 3PL fulfillment company. So ShipBob, Red Stag, Shipmonk, right? And so what you would do, you would order the product in bulk off of Alibaba, and then you would send it to one of these fulfillment companies. Now I'm going to jump on ShipBob's website real quick because that's a company that I like to use mainly. And so it just breaks down how they do this, right? So it just says we are a proprietary software across fulfillment networks. It says that we store your inventory securely. Your customer places an order, we pack, we pick it out, and then we ship it directly to the customer fast. So this is a great way for you guys to order in bulk and also make things super simple. It integrates very well with Shopify. It integrates with WooCommerce, with Square. So you can see that this is a really easy thing to implement. And so what you would do, you come over to Alibaba, right? And here we can search up, let's just say we search up headphones, okay? So we search up headphones on Alibaba. Then what you guys could do is click this verified supplier because we want to make sure that our supplier is really verified. They've been shipping out packages, they're well known. And then what you can do is try to find a package or a type of product that you want to sell. So here we just have a basic headphone, and as you guys can see right here, it says customized logo, customized packaging, and that's if you order over 1,000 or 100 packs of this. So you would have to spend a good chunk of change in order to order this in bulk. But what I recommend doing is drop shipping with Spocket, getting that fast shipping time, maybe not making as big of a margin. And once you start to scale up, maybe integrate more into ordering in bulk off of Alibaba, sending it to a fulfillment company like ShipBob or another 3PL fulfillment. So we're gonna hop back into the presentation here. I just covered ShipBob, I just covered the 3PL fulfillment companies that you guys can use. And now I want to talk a little bit more about this Alibaba custom packaging, private agents, and suppliers. So what you can do with AliExpress, like we said, custom labeling, custom packaging, warehousing, reliability, okay? They're going to be able to update you exactly when things are going out of their warehouse, when things are going out of their manufacturing facility. They're cheaper, they're willing to negotiate. So what you can do is line up a couple different competitors, a couple different suppliers, and start to bargain with them. Say, well, this guy offered this, are you willing to come down on the price? And also, what I mentioned in the beginning of the video, there's going to be connections to new unique products. So rather than you using some paid service to find winning products, or even just watching videos on YouTube for winning products, this is a great way to get in touch with the manufacturer who knows what new products are being produced and which ones have potential to really be scaled for the long term. So by you reaching out, by you negotiating with all these different suppliers, you might form a good relationship so that you can contact them and say, how are things going? What are you doing this month? What kinds of products are you starting to sell, starting to manufacture? And they can give you insight, right? And tell you which products are doing well so that you can go out there and test them before they even reach AliExpress. So there's literally no competition with these products. So that's a huge benefit of using a private agent. But this is the thing, guys, not all of these agents that are on Alibaba are going to be reliable. Now there's going to be a couple different suppliers that you're going to run into. The first one is going to be the Chinese dropshipper, and a lot of these are seen on AliExpress, and what they're doing is they're ordering in bulk, they're using a fulfillment company, and then they're trying to sell this on AliExpress. So that's why a lot of these suppliers that are on AliExpress are just making a quick buck off of all of us dropshippers. So we want to try to avoid the Chinese dropshipper. The next person you might run into is just a Chinese agent or some type of agent, right? And they're going to try to get top dollar for the product because they're working for the manufacturer. But what you want to try to do is get directly in contact with the manufacturer, ask them for pictures of the facility, pictures of the products, what types of custom packaging, custom labeling that they do. And if they're able to provide all of that information to you, you'll be able to tell that this is a manufacturer, not just an agent or a Chinese dropshipper. Also, the price will be significantly lower than what the Chinese dropshipper and the agent will try to sell you. So make sure that you really do go out there and email all of these different suppliers and different agents so that you can get the best price and negotiate where things need to be. Now, also guys, this is really important. After you start to make sales, you're doing well at your store, you're starting to scale, maybe you're using Spocket and you're getting 5 to 10 day shipping, you're getting great shipping times. What I would say to do is take all the money that you make and reinvest it back into your business, because there's no point in just spending that money or increasing ad spend. You want to create a customer experience as fast as possible. Just like on your store, you want to have engaging photos, you want to have interactive videos, testimonials. You want to have all those things on the store so that there's social proof. This is the same exact thing for back-end systems. You want to make sure that you have the best logos, best boxing, best products that are high quality, not going to break. So make sure you're doing quality control. Make sure that before you start to order in bulk from this new supplier that you're contacting, ask them for a sample of the box, ask them for a sample of the product so you can really test the quality and not put someone else at danger or have lawsuits that are going to be tumbling at you after you start dropshipping. So these are all different things to try to keep in mind so that in the long term you can really scale up this brand. And for me, I've been using the same exact products for the last 4 years on my store. I'm not constantly testing new winning products, because after you start to build data, you're running ads, you can start to create better content, you can start to make even better video ads than are out there on the internet, and you can start to source content and make professional videos so that your ads get a lower cost per click, a higher click-through rate. And so this is just going to help you overall, and you're going to see profitability a lot quicker. So just take everything with a grain of salt that I'm telling you. I'm definitely not a financial advisor or anything like that, but I definitely have ran into issues with drop shipping and long shipping times. So that's why I wanted to make this video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys drop a like, hit the subscribe button if you're new here, and drop a comment down below if you have questions or concerns. I really enjoyed talking with all of you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Also, make sure if you want to contact me directly, just hit up my Instagram. I'm very active there. Shoot me a DM if you're having trouble with your store, with your ads, or whatever it may be. I'm more than willing to help you guys out, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Peace.